In this video, I am going to discuss the differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. So, as you can see, the size is not to scale. This is 10 micrometers and this is 100 micrometers. So, you need 10 prokaryotic cells to make up one eukaryotic cell, roughly, when it comes to size. Another key difference is a prokaryotic cell. So those are the chromosomes, the purple looking things right there. And so as you can see, there is no nucleus. In prokaryotic cells. However, in a eukaryotic cell, there is a big nucleus that contains all of the DNA and genetic information associated with the cell. And so first we'll talk about prokaryotic cells. There are two types, bacteria and archaea. So first we'll talk about bacteria. Clear this. So bacteria is split up into three types based on their shape. So first, circular bacteria, sphere shape, are called coccus. And then the second shape of bacteria is a rod called bacillus. And finally, the third shape of bacteria is kind of like a spiraling, sort of thing. That's a helix. And so it just spirals. And then that is called spirillus or spirilla. And then now we'll get into archaea. Let me clear this. And there isn't much to say about archaea, but they live in very extreme environments. And they are closer genetically and evolutionary to eukaryotes. More similar to eukaryotes. And now finally we'll get to eukaryotic cells. So let me clear this. And so eukaryotic cells there is one key thing to eukaryotes is they contain membrane-bound organelles. And what organelles is essentially like the little parts. So if you imagine a cell as a human being, the organelles are kind of like the organs that make up the human beings. And so, such as mitochondria will give a cell energy, ribosomes will produce proteins for the cell, and so on. And so the organelles are specialized. meaning they each have their own particular function that they carry out best. And an important thing of eukaryotic cells is they have a plasma membrane. Which is the outer layer of the cell, essentially surrounding and protecting the cell. And as you'll learn, when you talk about the plasma membrane, most of the time you'll refer to a phospholipid bilayer, and we'll get into the different types of organelles and that in another video.